Hello and welcome to Real World Magic, where we make your life more magical. My name's Neil Trigger, I'm going to be your host, and today we're going to be talking about time travel. So I'm very excited about this video because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but what I wanted to focus on specifically is why every film, TV programme potentially, and book that you've ever seen about time travel is probably not accurate. So let's get into it.
American astronaut Peggy Whitson is leaving the planet for the very first time.
Okay, so that came from a BBC documentary about Peggy Whitson, an astronaut with the NASA space program who went off to space, came back over 600 days later, a little bit younger than she otherwise would have. Not by much though.
Granted, the difference is only 0.02 seconds in her case, even after over 600 days up in space, but is a real example of time travel in action.
So would you call that time travel or would you call that time dilation? There is a difference.
If the speed of light appears constant to everybody, it means that time has to vary and travel at different rates for different people.
Okay, so time dilation is a real thing. People have actually done it. Human beings have actually travelled in time, if that's your definition. That's not my definition, because frankly, it's just not Back to the Future, is it?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Okay, so the whole idea is that Peggy Whitson travelled forward in time by less than a second by travelling faster than those people travelling on Earth. Of course, Earth does travel, but I'll get to that in a second. So if you can travel forward in time by less than a second just by dilating time, then obviously time travel is possible in the forward direction. But what about back?
Okay, so here I am back in time before my hair grew long. It's nothing to do with a haircut, I promise. Now, this might seem a little bit strange, but we are not sitting still. Sure, it looks like we are, sat there watching this video in your living room, your bedroom, or kitchen, or even on the toilet, you weird creature, but we are actually moving all the time. The speed of the rotation of the Earth is around 1,000 miles per hour. Naturally, at the poles, this speed diminishes to zero. However, regardless of the fact that we can't actually stand at the pole for very long without freezing to death, the Earth itself rotates around Sol 1, our Sun, a GV2 star, which itself orbits a supermassive black hole at the centre of the Milky Way galaxy. We call this radio hotspot Sagittarius A, but whether that's the name of the black hole I couldn't find out in any of my research. Anyway, we're moving around the Sun at 450,000 miles per hour, and then around a supermassive black hole at the speed of about 514,495.35 miles per hour. Why am I saying all this? Well, because it's super relevant to time travel. You see, if we are moving in space at over 500,000 miles per hour, a short time hop to even a second ago will see us over 142.9 miles off the planet. That's not very far. We can travel that in a few hours by car, but let's not forget that the whole planet would have moved that far. We could find ourselves buried under 142 miles into the burning magma of the Earth, or floating in the microgravity of near Earth. Sure, we'd have inertia, so we'd follow the Earth for a while, but it wouldn't last long, not in the vacuum of space where the temperature is around minus 275 degrees Celsius. So, The Terminator, Back to the Future, Bill and Ted, The Kissing Booth, 13 Going on 30, About Time, Looper, X-Men Days of Future Past, Men in Black 3, Hot Tub Time Machine, Meet the Robinsons, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, Time Cop, 12 Monkeys, nearly every single time traveller in TV, literature and film, all ignore the fact that in order to time travel backwards in time, you need to travel backwards in space. In fact, the only shining exceptions are the oldest science fiction show on Earth, Doctor Who.
Smaller on the outside.
Okay. That is a first.
And Elan Mastai's book, All Our Wrong Todays, which is an excellent book, by the way. Also, if you want a nice time travel book, check out my book, The Weird Case of Mrs. Etherington Strange. I've provided a link in the description, and yes, I've also ignored the space jump. But magic's involved, so it's probably okay. So we need to move in both time and space for backwards time travel to be possible. And that would mean instant space travel. I'm talking teleportation. Teleportation needs to be invented before we can invent backwards time travel. So the question really is teleportation possible? Well, that's the subject of next week's show. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, press the like button. If you'd like to see some more magic, tap that subscribe button, And remember to use the bell button to get notified of when I upload another video. Share this with your friends, and if you want to support me, have a look at Neil Trigger on Amazon, where I put all of my books and audio products. So until next time, thanks very much again, stay magical.